Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video. This has been a video that many people have asked me to react to, which is Roger Taylor, the drummer of Queen, performing I'm in Love with My Car. All right, this is from 1981, so let's have a listen. Okay, I'm going to stop just a minute. I love singing drummers. I have to say that I think they have the most difficult role of all because singers have to coordinate a lot of stuff, the breathing, their jaw, but for drummers, they have four limbs to take care of and they have to bring that posture. So you notice when he's playing, then he turns to business and he gets his body straight. So he has to really sing to the mic and then go away and then come and sing to the mic. Yes, and so it's a lot of coordination for sure and very athletic because drummers have to be fit. This is probably the most cardiovascular instrument there is, and I've worked in a band with a singing drummer back in the day, and it was more of a disco band, and he did Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's very impressive, but you basically have to treat each limb, and then the singing is like the fifth limb. So it's always very impressive. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, I'm going to stop just a minute. What's so interesting about him is he's got that scratchy kind of voice. You just didn't expect that. And he's very relaxed. And a lot of people get confused with that kind of husky quality. Some people feel, oh my goodness, they must be drinking and partying and smoking and all that stuff. But that is, yes, that can kind of make a mess of your voice. But I've had many students that naturally have that husky sound. And pretty much all of them have a very broad face, round face, big cheekbones is what he has. You watch his technique and it's also really good. His jaw's dropping, blah, blah, blah. And obviously you can't do much. If you're trying to drum, you just have to get the words out. You don't have a lot of opportunity to basically control all the stuff that maybe a singer would do if she's playing or singing by themselves. You have to just get it out, right? So it's very natural. And I've also, when I decided to do which video, even him years later, he sounds the same. So that voice is very inherent in his singing. Let's keep going. Okay, that was just a shorty, but it was so fun to see him. I've had so many people request that I react to him. I had no idea that he was such a great singer. And like many people have said, he could have headlined the band himself. Such a great voice. It's very easy for him. And he has that naturally raspy sound where Freddie had more of that pretty boy sound. I mean, he had a great voice too, but it was a totally different vocal quality. It had a rich fullness to it, more of a smooth quality. I mean, he could get the rasp, but not naturally like Roger does. Because that just happened naturally with his face, his big broad face, and the coordination is just crazy to do that because they have to keep their body upright. Drummers need to do that anyway. But you notice when he started to sing, he had to be right on the mic and just really have his body upright. So drummers have to do that. I've noticed guitar players have a little more problem about sliding and standing up. So yes, the singing drummers are doing it all, and it's really crazy. Now, one of the things I'd like to talk about that is that I've worked with many students that sing in bands, and they get tired. So it's really important if you're in a band and you're singing like a big long show, like say you're going to do 2 45-minute sets, which is pretty typical of a lot of club gigs. That's a lot of singing for the singer, especially everything's intense. So I usually recommend that my singers in the bands, they can find somebody else that can sing a solo every now and then. It really makes it easier because then the main singer can take a break. And you saw that little part where Freddie was playing the keyboard and just doing maybe a little vocals because singers need a break. They need to have some rest. Very few people can sing hours without stop, without fatigue, even the best of the best singers. So even opera singers aren't singing constantly. They are on and off the stage and their costume changes or whatever. So it's really important that bands can give a break to the lead singer. So either just do an instrumental, which is another option, or have one of the other bandmates sing. That's going to help save the voice and give the singer a bit of rest so they're not pedal to the metal the whole time because no one wants to have vocal problems and vocal health problems. So it's great to see. And again, I've had so many people say, oh, you need to listen to Roger. And I'm like, okay, let's listen. Yes, he's a great singer and he can do it all, which is very impressive because I've heard other singing drummers like Don Henley, not Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins. I've heard that they often stepped away from the drums to perform. They'd have some other persons fill in and play the drum beats because when you're doing everything, it can be tricky to deliver. But when you can deliver on the drum set just as well as if you're standing there, I'm always extremely impressed. It reminds me of this new band that I've reacted to once called The Warning in Mexico. The lead singer, is also a singing drummer. I'm sure she was influenced by him. And kudos to the singing drummers. They are one of a kind. Yes, a lot of drummers sometimes sing backups, but to do solos and pull it off and to drum just as hard is incredible. Now, usually when I'm working with drummers, especially when I'm working with singing drummers, what they have to do is simplify everything. They have to simplify the vocals and they have to simplify the beats. But what I saw here with Roger is he was doing some pretty intense drumming, but he would go back and forth. He'd drum really intensely, then he'd tend to business and sing, drum really intensely, tend to business and sing. Because you can't do all those fills, and sing. So, but the way he did it, it was very smooth and very coordinated. And it sounds like he's still singing that way, which is amazing. He still sounds the same, he still sounds good. He's got it down. So that's what we call muscle memory. Muscle memory in the drumming, muscle memory in the voice, and coordinating it all. He makes it look easy. It is not easy at all. All right. Thanks for likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. If you want me to do more reactions to Queen in its current incarnations or past incarnations, please subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all my uploads. Also, I want to let you know that I am accepting students in this lockdown experience. Today is April 25th, 2020, and I've actually been teaching online for almost 10 years, so I'm very comfortable. I've worked with students from beginners to professionals, and I get results working online. So if you want lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. Also, I want to let you know of my free Facebook group called Creative Soul Alignment. And this is a group that I put together for the artists in the world and the spirituality people of the world to come together and discuss, because spirituality and arts is always linked, and that's what we talk about. So we have all sorts of arts, from painters, poets, sound healers, composers, singers, bands, everything. It's great. And we have people from all over the world. Some people have come there from my YouTube channel. So come on over, have fun, and enjoy this great group of people that's really helping change the world, because that's what the arts are doing. It aligns us spiritually, it brings us community, and we're expressing. So I'm really happy to see all the arts happening in this shutdown, because it's kind of like going back to what it used to be, where we would perform for our community and build this feeling of togetherness. All right. Thanks for likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. You can find all the information in the description. I hope to see you in my group and hope you have a great day. Take care until next time. Bye.